fought in World War I, World War II, the Korean War, Vietnam, only to come home to face discrimination, Jim Crow, enduring racism. Yet here we still are, participating and pushing the nation forward toward a more perfect union, George, and she really symbolized that today.
She definitely hit it. We saw African-American police under assault 2 weeks ago at the Capitol, as well as we see this military band masked, like everyone else involved in this ceremony today. Gio Benitez is in downtown Washington. Give us a sense of what the city feels like today, Gio.
Well, you know what, George? Right now, we are on Washington's famous K Street. This is a major thoroughfare here, of course, known for the lobbying and advocacy groups. And right here, you see one of the checkpoints, okay? But even if you wanted to get anywhere near the Capitol or anywhere near the National Mall, you're not going to get too far because there are layers upon layers of checkpoints here. And Pierre was talking about the security. ABC News has learned that there actually was an arrest earlier today for unregistered ammunition. Now, they don't think that it was specifically a threat because they didn't find any weapon per se, but they did find that loose ammo. And so that just shows how seriously they are taking any potential threat here. They aren't taking any chances, but as you can see, it is pretty quiet here. People are in a celebratory mood. So far, so good, George.
Thank you, Gio. You know, Tamara, one of the big questions is going to be, even if we get through today, and we hope and pray that we do, and it appears that so far we have gotten through today, is will this violence rear its head again?
Yeah, the word insurgency has been used by some people who spent time in Iraq. There was a domestic terrorism movement. That's what the FBI is telling us. There's a broader number of people, just as in Iraq or Afghanistan, who are willing to countenance, perhaps not support it, but not oppose it. And I think that's a major problem, because once this kind of thing gets into a country, or once a section of the country, and in our poll, 18% of Republicans thought the attack on the Capitol was justified. Once that gets into the bloodstream of the body politic, it is hard to get it out, which makes holding President Trump accountable so important. And on that, I think you're seeing Mitch McConnell and other leaders stepping up, not as Republicans, but there are only two parties in the country right now. There's the party of democracy and the party of the mob. And that first issue will test how strong the party is.
It's been striking to see, former officials, security officials like Andrew McCabe from the FBI say the only way to defeat it is to cut off those who would take action from those enablers, just as we did.
Just as we did in Iraq. You need to separate the actual tip of the spear, the people with the weapons, from their support in the community. That's going to be a hard task.
I want to go back to Heidi Heitkamp on Capitol Hill as well. You're at the ceremony. Your impressions?
Oh, amazing, absolutely amazing, and the kind of interaction between Democrats and Republicans, something we haven't seen in the last 4 years, I think is very positive. I thought Joe Biden's speech was very workmanlike. The themes that we've heard before, not a lot of poetry to it. He left that up to the best poet up there. That young woman hit it out of the park. But the one thing that I think, the sense that I get, and this is my 7th inaugural, was, phew, that's over, let's turn the page, let's get back to work. And so it was almost a sigh of relief collectively, and a bipartisan sigh of relief, that we now are looking at the last 4 years in the rearview mirror, and we have an opportunity once again to govern collectively.
Heidi Heitkamp, thanks very much. The next symbols of bipartisanship, those gifts for the new president, that'll be coming up in just a moment. We're going to take another quick break.
Well, this is overwhelming. Where to start? Listen to celebrity decorators with their $1 million budgets and enormous staff? That's realistic. Or just step into a store. Oh, no. There's a better way. You scan catalogs, you browse through blogs. You know what you like when you see it. Artful contemporary, Scandinavian minimalism, organic modern. You know what you want. Overstock's where you find it. Now let's get to work. A sofa, a floor lamp, an area rug. Never forget the area rug. Everything you need with free shipping every day. Easy, right? Getting it done with Overstock, where quality costs less.
Pain hits fast, so get relief fast. Only Tylenol Rapid Release Gels have laser drilled holes. They release medicine fast for fast pain relief. Tylenol Rapid Release Gels.
Our health matters more than ever. That's why the new MyWW Plus is our most holistic weight loss program ever.
The app helps you take the food you have and gives you creative ideas for meals. You can choose any workout you want to fit with your time frame.
There are a ton of 0.3 that I love. I never feel restricted.
With the new tools, my mindset has completely changed.
More holistic, more personalized, more weight loss.
The new program from WW, Weight Watchers Reimagined. Join today for 50% off and 0 down. Offer ends January 25th.
Asthma symptoms can attack anywhere. Get fast relief here with Primatene Mist. FDA approved and available over the counter for mild asthma. It works quickly to restore free breathing. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again.
Inauguration Night ABC, a 2-hour primetime event starting at 8/7 Central with the ABC News breaking news special on that historic day and night. Then at 8:30, 7:30 Central, Celebrating America, hosted by Tom Hanks, tonight on ABC.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted, and my new parents opened their hearts and minds to me. My parents made my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase.